Alright, let's cut straight to the chase. The reverberations are already shaking the foundations of the entire defense industry, and for good reason. The American military, after years of clandestine development and rigorous, often brutal, testing against the most advanced threat simulations, has officially adopted a truly revolutionary new combat round. This isn't merely an incremental upgrade to existing platforms. It's a paradigm shift in small arms lethality, explicitly designed from the ground up to dominate the evolving, multi-domain battlefield of the 21st century. Forget the endless, well-worn debates about whether we needed a heavier 7, 62mm projectile for superior barrier penetration, or a lighter 5, 56mm for increased soldier loadout and faster target acquisition. Those arguments, while valid in their historical context, have been effectively sidestepped by an engineering marvel that fundamentally redefines the calculus of kinetic energy transfer and terminal effect. This new cartridge isn't just about a different bullet diameter or a subtly tweaked case length. It's a holistic system born from breakthroughs in advanced material science, innovative propellant chemistry, and a projectile design that achieves unprecedented ballistic performance. We're talking about significantly enhanced terminal ballistics against modern threats, including state-of-the-art personal protective equipment, even at extended engagement ranges previously considered the exclusive domain of dedicated sniper systems or crew-served weapons. Introducing the 6.8x51mm, .277 Sig Fury. Alright, the moment of truth has arrived. The cartridge poised to fundamentally reshape infantry combat, the one that has just been cleared for duty after years of shrouded development, is the 6.8x51mm, known in the civilian sphere as the .277 Sig Fury. Let's be unequivocally clear. This is not some incremental tweak like the 300 Blackout, nor a niche wildcat born of enthusiast tinkering. This is the culmination of a singular, uncompromising directive. A purpose-built cartridge designed from the ground up for serious battlefield potential against near-peer adversaries. The numbers alone are stark. We are looking at a 140-grain projectile hurtling from the muzzle at an astonishing 3,000 feet per second. That translates to nearly 2,800 foot-pounds of energy, over double the terminal punch of a standard 5.56 NATO round, which typically generates around 1,300 foot-pounds. But the true engineering marvel, the heart of its unprecedented power, lies in its operational pressure. We're talking 80,000 pounds per square inch. Let that sink in. Most conventional rifle cartridges max out around 60,000 pounds per square inch. To harness such immense energy without catastrophic failure, the engineers at Sig Sauer developed a revolutionary hybrid case, a robust steel base fused to a brass body. This isn't just clever, it's absolutely essential. The ground truth from the front lines painted a grim, undeniable picture. For decades, the 5.56 NATO round served as the backbone of our infantry, a lightweight, high-velocity projectile born of a different era, one of close-quarters jungle engagements, where volume of fire was paramount. But the battlefield has evolved, and with it, the threats. We are no longer solely confronting lightly equipped insurgents. The landscape has shifted dramatically, placing our warfighters face-to-face with near-peer adversaries cloaked in advanced Level 3 and Level 4 body armor. Against such hardened targets, the once reliable 5.56 has been rendered tragically insufficient. Reports consistently echoed a harrowing reality. Our troops were being consistently outranged, their engagements demanding an unacceptable number of hits to achieve even a temporary incapacitation against armored opponents. This wasn't a failure of marksmanship. It was a devastating indictment of terminal effectiveness. The kinetic energy simply wasn't there. The penetration capabilities, designed for unarmored threats, fell critically short. Imagine the tactical disadvantage, the sheer peril, of needing a dozen rounds center mass just to hope for a breakthrough, while your adversary can engage with decisive effect from distances you can't reliably counter. This critical vulnerability necessitated a radical departure from the status quo. The mandate became clear. Overmatch. Why ditch the 5.56 NATO? To truly grasp the imperative behind this monumental shift, we must first confront the stark realities of our existing arsenal. For decades, the 5.56 NATO, our venerable Old Faithful, served as the bedrock of infantry firepower. Born of the Vietnam era, its virtues were clear. Light recoil, typically in the 4 to 5 foot-pound range, allowed for unparalleled ammunition carriage. A 62-grain M855A1 round, weighing a mere 12 grams, meant a soldier could comfortably carry 7 full 30-round magazines, ensuring a high volume of fire. Yet, as the battlefield evolved, its limitations became tragically apparent, particularly against hardened targets beyond 300 meters, where its kinetic energy rapidly dwindled. Then, there's the 7.62 NATO, a true heavy hitter, packing a formidable 400 foot-pounds of energy from a 147-grain projectile. But this power came at a steep price. Each round weighed approximately 25 grams, and the recoil jumped dramatically to around 18 foot-pounds. This translated to significant fatigue for the shooter and a drastically reduced ammunition load, a critical disadvantage in sustained engagements. While its effective range extended to 800 meters, the sheer physical burden and slower rate of fire often made it a compromise, not a solution, for the modern infantryman. This is where the 6.8 by 51mm enters the arena, not as a compromise, but as a calculated, devastating synthesis. It lands squarely in the sweet spot, meticulously engineered to bridge the chasm between the 5.56's maneuverability and the 7.62's raw power. Though each round weighs roughly the same as a 7.62, around 25 grams, the 6.8 by 51mm unleashes nearly 800 foot-pounds of energy. Its recoil, while undeniably more pronounced than the 5.56, sits closer to 15 foot-pounds, a level absolutely manageable with proper training. This isn't merely an incremental upgrade. It's a paradigm shift in ground combat, fundamentally redefining the infantryman's role and capabilities. The 6.8 by 51mm cartridge, combined with its purpose-built platforms, obliterates the old tactical calculus. Where a 5.56 operator might instinctively suppress and maneuver against a threat half a click out, the 6.8 empowers immediate, decisive engagement. This round delivers fight-stopping kinetic energy and armor-defeating capability at ranges previously unthinkable for standard infantry, flipping the tactical script from volume of fire to surgical precision. Each shot counts, winning engagements faster and more efficiently. Integral to this transformation are the next-generation systems. The M7 rifle, replacing the M4, is engineered as a short-stroke piston system specifically to tame the 80,000 pounds per square inch pressures of the 6.8 by 51mm. This isn't a rebarreled legacy. It's a ground-up design, shipping standard with an integrated suppressor that drastically reduces flash signature, lowers acoustic reports, and clarifies battlefield communications, critically obscuring the shooter's position from enemy detection. Complementing this, the M250 light machine gun, replacing the M249, slings the 6.8 round with devastating effect beyond 600 meters. With significant weight savings and advanced recoil mitigation, it evolves from a mere suppression tool into a precision support weapon capable of delivering surgical, armor-piercing fire at distance. The shadow of military innovation always stretches to the civilian market, and with the 6.8 by 51mm, that shadow is electrifying. Civilian shooters, ever watchful, are already seeing the commercial iteration, the 277 Sig Fury, trickle onto shelves. This isn't just another cartridge. It's a ballistic revelation. Imagine a 140-grain projectile screaming downrange at an astounding 3,000 feet per second. This isn't just punching paper. It's a round engineered to demolish steel at 1,000 yards and ethically anchor an elk at ranges that previously demanded specialized setups. For hunters, particularly, the 6.8 offers a flat trajectory, unmatched energy retention, and terminal performance that makes traditional hunting calibers feel instantly antiquated. Picture dropping a moose or a charging boar with decisive authority, even from 500 or 600 yards. That's the ethical power this cartridge brings to the field. But this power comes with a price, a testament to its cutting-edge design. This is premium-grade technology. The hybrid case, a revolutionary fusion of a steel base and brass body, is an engineering marvel that allows for the extreme pressures and velocities, but it also complicates civilian reloading significantly and drives up production costs. This is not a mere .308 Winchester clone. It's a category unto itself. Here is the stark truth, from the crucible of combat where bullets decide fates. The 6.8x51mm isn't just a new cartridge, it's a strategic imperative. Myth number 1. A smaller caliber inherently means a weaker round. This is a dangerous misconception. While its designation might suggest parity with or inferiority to legacy rounds, the 6.8x51mm delivers a devastating blow. It shatters the ballistic ceiling of 7.62 NATO in muzzle energy and velocity, providing vastly superior penetration and a flatter trajectory. This isn't merely an incremental improvement over the 5.56. It's a quantum leap, placing our warfighters in an entirely different league of engagement capability. Myth number 2. This is just rehashed World War II technology. Nothing could be further from the truth. While the projectile diameter might echo some vintage hunting rounds, the engineering beneath is revolutionary. This cartridge operates at pressures unimaginable in previous eras, leveraging a cutting-edge hybrid case design, a steel base fused with a brass body, that allows for unprecedented chamber pressures. This, coupled with advanced fire control integration, represents a fundamental redefinition of ammunition science, not a nostalgic throwback. The 6.8x51mm isn't merely a new cartridge. It's the catalyst for a sweeping overhaul of modern military small arms. The United States Army leads this charge, but every branch of the Department of Defense is monitoring its performance with intense scrutiny. Should this round prove its mettle in the crucible of real-world combat, its adoption across the entire DoD is inevitable. Yet, a monumental hurdle looms: NATO interoperability. For over 4 decades, the 5.56 NATO has been the logistical backbone of Allied forces. The 6.8x51mm, however, throws a significant wrench into this established order. Its hybrid case construction and unprecedented 80,000 pounds per square inch operating pressure demand an entirely new manufacturing infrastructure, one conspicuously absent in most NATO partner nations. Our allies now face a critical crossroads: cling to legacy cartridges or embark on the costly, complex journey of investing in their own high-pressure hybrid solutions. This decision could ignite a new generation arms race, not in sheer weapon numbers, but in the lethal capabilities of individual rifle systems. On the civilian front, the tremors of this shift are already palpable. Long-range shooters, discerning hunters, and competitive marksmen are all keenly observing the .277 Sig Fury. Its performance metrics are undeniable, and as military demand scales production, we anticipate an expanding ecosystem, more rifle options, a wider array of load variations, and, crucially, more accessible pricing. This isn't just about a new hunting round. If this hybrid case technology proves its mettle in widespread military use, it will undoubtedly become the blueprint for all next-generation ammunition design, fundamentally reshaping how we conceive of cartridge performance and manufacturing. The implications are profound, hinting at a future where conventional limits are shattered. The real game changer isn't just this specific cartridge, but the revolutionary hybrid case technology itself. Once manufacturers master the mass production of these dual metal cases efficiently, we could witness a complete reimagining of our classic calibers. Imagine giving old standbys like the .243 Winchester or the venerable .308 a new lease on life, pushing higher velocities, flatter trajectories, and vastly superior terminal ballistics, all without altering the fundamental bullet profile. This is not just a round for today's battlefield. It is the opening gambit in what could become a total reinvention of rifle ammunition as we know it. So, here's where I leave you. Is this new round truly the definitive future of infantry arms? Or is it merely an advanced milestone on the path to something even more devastating? Would you trust this caliber in your own rifle? Or do the proven war horses like the .308 still hold an unassailable position at the top? If this deep dive illuminated the path ahead, ensure you hit that like button, drop a comment with your insights, and subscribe for more no BS analyses of weapon systems, ballistics, and tactical innovation. Until next time, keep training, keep thinking, and stay ready. This is Wise Gunner, signing off.